I need to get that girl's name.
And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to BWTM Sports in association with Round for Round Boxing, the new boxing game coming out on PC, Xbox, and PS4. Check it out, www.roundforroundboxing.com. And also in association with Three Kings Boxing, one of the fastest growing boxing media outlets in the world today. ThreeKingsBoxing.com. Don't forget to check out all the latest and breaking news on ThreeKings.com. Now we have in the room with us, all the way live from Arizona, we have the team Dogboe. We have Melissa in the room. Everyone should remember Melissa. Melissa, how are you doing? And before I say we've got Melissa in the room, we also have Adrienne co-hosting the show with me tonight. Let's start with Adrienne. Just make sure how Adrienne is doing. Adrienne, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
Fantastic. Great to see you in the room again. Now let's bring in Melissa. Melissa, how are we doing, my dear?
I'm doing great. I'm just so happy to see the both of you. It's like a little reunion. The originals.
Fantastic. Originals indeed. So, how is it? How are you over there in lovely Arizona?
It's amazing. We are having like the best time ever. It's like we're on holiday. We're forgetting sometimes that we're actually here for a fight. That's how relaxed Isaac is. He's so relaxed.
Arizona is a very special place for myself.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Arizona.
Is it hot out there?
Oh my God. Oh, it's the heat. Like it's the temperature's hot. Like the same like there's something. It's the air. Like you go out and it's like you're standing over a barbecue and you're breathing that hot air. I've never felt anything like that before. It's crazy.
Absolutely. So how have things been? Obviously, you guys are you've done the weigh-in and everything else.
Yeah.
In America.
Say that again. I couldn't hear you.
In America, how's it been?
How's it been in America?
Yeah, since you've landed, since you've been there.
Okay. Sorry, it was cutting out. It's been great. We've started off. I started off on Monday, and we settled in. We always just get to know like the hotel staff, find out where the marketing team is, because we don't just turn up to fight. We come as a team and we promote, collaborate with people. We work on our social media together. So that's why they're always impressed with Isaac's whole package, because we really work with Top Rank hand in hand to getting everything done. So by today, we're all good friends. We're all going out for dinner together with our laptops, and it's great. It's really, really good. And Isaac's just been training really hard.
So what's it like working with the Bob father?
He's really nice. He's actually really, really nice. And he doesn't say much about fighters. And I don't know if anyone saw, like if you go on Isaac's page, we posted it earlier today, a clip of Bob Arum saying some really kind words about Isaac. So we posted that.
So what's Isaac's brain like? What's he feel like mentally?
He's very, very relaxed. Very, very relaxed. Can you just bear with me? I'm just in the middle of an interview. I'm so sorry. Yeah, he's very, very relaxed. he's at peace. He's leaving it to God, as you know. As far as he's concerned, glory to God, and we're preparing for battle. We've already won the battle. He sees everything. Come on, you've spoken to him. You know his mindset. Yeah.
Of course. What's changed?
Ingram, can you hear me? Ingram,
yes, I can hear you.
We're having a hard time hearing.
Are you?
We're having a hard time hearing.
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Melissa?
I can hear you, but it's cutting out constantly.
Melissa, is that any better for you?
Much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, I was asking, what's now he's become champion? What's changed in Isaac Dogboe in terms of preparation?
Nothing. Everything's the same. Nothing's changed. As in, sometimes they get champions, they get a little bit too comfortable. They might change trainers. They might change up something. Nothing at all. It is exactly the same. As far as he's concerned, he didn't even keep the belt in his room. He gave the belt to his brother because, as far as he was concerned, he didn't want to see it. He feels he's got still so much more to achieve. He still has to prove himself. That's how he feels.
Okay, so how much do you know about the opponent, Otake, that he's fighting?
Well, he doesn't really talk. One, he doesn't talk. Where's he gone? Come and start chopping me up. No, he doesn't really speak much, but when he does, he's very, very basic, he's very quiet. He's not about the fight talk. He just says that he made a statement today in the press conference and said, he's going to give this. What are you going to give to the fight? I'm going to give it my soul.
Is he around there? Is he in the same place you guys are?
Yeah, literally everybody in Top Rank, all fighters, all trainers, everybody to do with this fight is staying in this hotel.
Okay. All right. Who is he with? Do you know who his promoter is?
No, I don't know his promoter. I met his manager today and the matchmaker, and he's with, I think, his wife and various, a small group of family. But I'm the only person from the team that's spoken to them, because obviously I'm in the middle of stuff. So I was introduced to them at the corridor, and he was like konnichiwa and hello, and you have to. It's a respect thing. So everyone's been really respectful. It's been fine. It's totally different from the Jesse fight. Totally.
God, I wish we could talk to him. I do.
Melissa, talking about this particular fight, when you talk about what you had previously going in and now, in terms of the contrasting, before he was challenger, now he's champion. Before you had all that situation with Jesse, all that stuff, before the friction. Now he's like the guy that's quite opposite and very relaxed.
Very.
Is it difficult for Dogboe to focus because this guy's so relaxed, and almost dangerous because those quiet guys are the ones you got to watch the most?
you do have a point, but no, I think what it is that Isaac just respects the fact that he's also a warrior. He really respects that, and the way he sees it is it's just the same situation. He has to go in there and he has to knock him out and get the victory. There is no other option. No other option at all. It's just that there's not much to talk about when we're going to press conferences and weigh-in. He's just standing there going, no.
Is it possible because he speaks another language and English isn't his first language?
Possibly, but he did have a translator, so he had the opportunity to say whatever he wanted.
I don't think he trusts those translators. In previous experience of his translators, I've heard that they don't translate very well.
No?
Well, I was going to say, I wish. Because there's so many different types of Japanese. So it's not one language.
Oh, I never knew that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So sometimes you can't trust the translator because sometimes they translate things, and sometimes I think they add down words and they'll spin on things. I think they think they're the fighter. Sometimes I actually believe that the fighter, actually, the translator actually thinks they're the fighter, so they can decide what words they want to take out.
Okay, well, put yourself in that shoe. You're a translator at a big worldwide fight. Are you not going to get into that role and maybe say little things because you're the fighter's words?
You just change it, yeah. And sometimes the old translator gets a bit offended, so they take words out and put their own words in instead.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Because the amount of times I've seen fights where you see in the comments afterwards in the YouTube section, they're saying, "No, he didn't say that. He didn't say that. And he didn't say that."
Oh God.
So yeah. So the opponent. Have you seen anything that concerns you about this particular opponent as opposed to the challenger last time when Dogboe was challenging before?
Nothing will ever concern me when it comes to Isaac at all. Like the only thing I think is, okay, do you know what? I respect the fact that this guy, Hidenori, is going to give it all he's got because he fought Scott Quick.
Okay.
Did you know that? I think he fought Scott Quick and he lost against him for that title. Yeah. And so therefore he feels like it's a redemption, like, oh, I'm going to come back and this, I'm 37, I'm going to just give it all I've got. Isaac did say that he's an aggressive fighter, so he is going to come forward and attack straight away. That's what he did tell us. I mean, just said he is really, really strong. He is a very, very strong boxer. Isaac hasn't said anything about his ability whatsoever. He's just simply saying, I am taking that belt home and I am knocking you out. That's it.
I know Paul Dogboe's always had to say, he never short of a word. Has he anything to say about this fight?
No, nothing at all, apart from no. They're saying, and literally that's it. And he's like, you know, he's been quite behind the scenes sort of thing. Isaac's got this.
Fantastic. Have you got any other news to share with us, by the way? I know.
Well, Andre Ward's here.
Yeah, just rub that in. Just keep rubbing it in. Go do it again. Just say it again. Say it again.
Yeah, Andre Ward.
And the worst thing is, you're going to kill me. So I went into the fighters meeting. I've actually done a lot of things that I didn't do on the last one. I'm much more involved in the process. So they were like, come to the fighters meeting. I was like, what, me? You're not allowed to come. And he's like, yeah, you can come. So I was sitting there, and there was Timothy Bradley, Andre Ward.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess they're going to comment. They're going to be commentators.
Yes, they're going to be commentators.
Okay.
That's, and then another journalist was there, and then the ESPN media people were there, and they were just obviously asking each fighter questions for like 20 minutes just to get exclusives and really kind of paint the story for the commentary, obviously, the next day, which I really like that. They don't do that in England.
Well, welcome to America, and only in America.
It's so organised. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and the PR guy, Lee Samuels, he was sitting to our right. There's quite an older gentleman that they kept. He's like from old school days, the PR guy. So I said to him, oh, the guy on the right hand side, something about, I didn't say, is he Andre? I didn't recognise it at all. At all. They're not the same as on TV as in real life. And he went, you do know who that is? And I was like, no. He's like, oh, that's Andre Ward. I was like, oh my god, I love him, oh my god, really? And you know that, let's not mention it, but
it's not cool that somebody you don't know, or somebody you know, or you didn't know and didn't recognize you saying that you love them. That's not cool.
I know it's not cool, it's really embarrassing, but I actually do really like the guy. He's really nice. And I met his publicist in April. And she was really lovely, and we're actually going to do some projects together. So, because I'd said to her, not Andre, his publicist, and I said to her, could you speak to Andre about a few projects? And she was like, yeah, cool. Listen to this. This is amazing. So at the end of the interview, I go over and I think, you have to introduce yourself to Andre Ward. Come on, you can do this. So I went over, and Timothy Bradley went to speak to me, and I said, oh, hello, sorry, I just wanted to speak to Andre. So, nice to meet you. And he was like, oh, okay. And I said, hi. I said, hi, Andre. I said, my name's Melissa. I'm Isaac's publicist. He goes, what? And he goes, no, I know who you are. I'm like, what? And then he said, yeah. And I said, it's just that I need your publicist details. Julie goes, what, Julie? And I said, yeah, Julie. And he said, yeah. I said, oh, because I was talking to her. He goes, what, about the documentary? I was like, she told you? He was like, yeah. I was like, you know about something that I'm doing that she mentioned to you? And he was like, yeah. That just blew my mind. He actually remembered from April something that she'd mentioned to him. Like he was just absolutely lovely. I didn't get his number though. I got the publicist's number again.
That's great. That's great. Talk to us more about the actual meeting. What they talked about, how that was, what that differed like to England.
What's different is obviously they're doing it the day before, so it's so pre-planned, and there's almost 6 to 7 people in there, and they're almost having a board meeting about how they can market the fighter the best way during the fight, before the fight, and the lead up to the fight. They came up with different concepts. They were talking about different angles they were going to take with the fight depending on how it goes. And they asked completely different questions to normal, normal mainstream journalism.
Fantastic. That's really great to hear. Adrian, do you have any questions to ask?
Yeah, I did. While she was talking, and okay, I didn't write it down, but I got most of the information prior to us going on air. That was the records, and where they're, of course, before you get off, you're going to tell us, they're going to what station or channel and where we can watch them at and what the times and things are. And you said that there are going to be 20 preliminary bouts, about 20 preliminary bouts.
19, yeah.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, and
that's like a whole day of fighting.
Yes. It starts at 3 p.m.
Wow. So Arizona time, if we're looking at 3 p.m. Arizona, we're probably looking at what, 2 o'clock here?
Yes.
Are they? Yeah, about 2 o'clock here. Okay.
I'm not good at the times. But you've got the main event, which is Beltran and Pedraza.
Yeah.
Did you say?
Pedraza. Beltran and Pedraza.
Yeah, I spoke to Beltran as well yesterday, and he was saying how he's a big fan.
He's my good buddy, Beltran.
Oh, is he? He was.
Yes.
He was talking about the UK and how much he likes was to come over. Yeah,
I interviewed Beltran before he came over to fight Ricky Burns, and we talked quite in depth about how boxing life can be. I told him he'll end up going on to become a world champion, which he is now. So there you go.
But you know what? He said something really humbling. I'm so sorry to interrupt. He said something really humbling at the press conference that he wants to continue on and be champion because he wants to give back and sort out the whole immigration situation. And he was saying how he was an immigrant, and with all the controversy that's going on in the US, he said something really humbling at the press conference in the
Beltran's always been he's always been the people's champion, Beltran. He always has been. Before he was champion, he was always that way. Very, very people's person. He's the ultimate people's champion.
Who did Pedraza fight Spence last time? Or was it, I know I saw him, he fought, what division is that? What division is Beltran Pedraza?
In light welterweight, I would have thought.
Light welterweight?
Light welterweight.
There's lightweight, WBO world lightweight title.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember who I saw him fight last time.
I know Crawford fought Beltran.
Crawford? Oh yeah, I saw that one. But I'm trying to remember who fought Pedraza. It was
no.
Man, I'm trying to think. It was a good fight too, but he lost that fight.
So, now, you know, you've got a few hours now. Anything going through your mind before this fight is happening now? Is anything different? Obviously, you've been to America before. Is anything different?
It's crazy. Like, it's crazy busy. I think I've slept 1 hour a day here.
Wow.
We're just like, if over in the side of the lobby, we've got a media guy designing. I can't say it because I really genuinely can't. But something is being planned for the morning, which has just not been done before in boxing. And like, we've been planning all these little marketing stuff, and the guys there, they're getting his videos ready. So we've took loads of footage. So this time round, we're much more organised because obviously last time was our first go. We're much more connected with the people here. We feel more comfortable because we enjoy our environment. It's totally different to the UK. It's horrible back in the UK compared to this. And Isaac is just more confident. That's what's really different. He just seems even more confident, even more like he's growing. It's just hard to explain. It's just
okay. The other thing I've got to ask is now that he's champion, are there any difference by the way he's treated? Does he get treated like, you know? Have you seen the dressing room or
all of us
any
get
stuff
treated?
like that?
Everybody's getting treated differently now. Not just him. Everybody. Like it affects the whole team. Okay, like today, nobody's allowed to do Facebook Live in press conferences. Okay, weigh-ins. We're the only people that are allowed to do it.
Really?
Out of all of the fighters, they only let us do it. Okay, I have to speak to the right person. I have to kind of say a few things and stroke his ego, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, there's a contract in place. You know, Paul strictly says, we are co-promoting. It's Rising Star Africa Promotions that's promoting it with, obviously, Top Rank.
Top Rank.
Yeah. So technically, he's allowed to do whatever he wants. But generally, they don't allow it. And I reminded the gentleman, and I said, I'm not going to go into that. I reminded the gentleman of this, and he was like, okay, all right, do it. And everyone else around me was told no, and I'm the only one standing there with a phone on Facebook Live.
Wow.
So things like that is different. Yes.
Melissa working in magic again.
No, it's because of Isaac. It's got nothing to do with me. Honestly, Isaac. Oh my God! Even something else happened where we needed a video, and it happened. And I turned to Isaac and I said, "Bloody hell! This champion thing really does work, doesn't it?" And he just laughed.
It does. It does. It does. You definitely would get different treatment from challenger to champion. So.
Yeah, definitely. Do you notice a difference when you're interviewing boxers when before champion to after?
Yeah, I remember when Keith Thurman was challenger, and I remember when he was champion. I remember when Tyson Fury was challenger, and I remember when he was champion. I remember when Usyk was challenger and he became champion.
I'm sitting over there. Just over there. I'm going to be 5-10 minutes. No, it is. It's a program. Okay, no problem. Sorry.
It's all right. It happens.
Well, I am standing in the lobby. I mean, it's not very private, is it?
No, it isn't. It happens. It happens. I'm not going to keep you much longer. So, I guess I know you were talking potentially about us trying to cover the. I'm gonna commentate live at the fight. So, if possible, if I'm sure it'll go well, we'll be able to talk to you after the fight, maybe.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah, Adrian, is there anything you want to ask before we let Melissa deal with her fan mail?
Yeah, Melissa, how long are you going to be there?
I'm going to fly.
How long are you going to be here in the States?
I'm going to fly out Sunday night.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm coming out that way on the 14th. For the yeah, I was out there in May.
Okay. Oh, yeah. You went to that convention.
Well, no, they canceled it because of the Canelo. Yeah, because of the drug thing. I still came out, because I had already made my arrangements in January.
Good.
So I went ahead and came out. But I want to go back because the expo will be on the 15th, the night of the Canelo, the Canelo fight. So yeah, I'll be there. I'm flying in. Yeah, be there for about 2-3 days before I get out.
Well, the thing is, I don't know if you guys are aware of this. Sorry, just quickly. Isaac's enrolled now into Penn State to go to university. Isaac Dogboe is going to, yes. Isaac Dogboe has enrolled into Penn State University and he starts in January.
Wow.
And he's studying international affairs.
Yeah, no surprise. I did suggest that maybe something like that he would study.
So he's going to actually be in America from January onwards, so you can kind of tell where this is going.
Yeah. Where is he going to train? He's still going to fight, right?
Yeah, he's going to train there. Like, nothing he said, nothing's changed.
Has he, I mean, he's already got his trainer. Has the trainer been with him since he's been fighting?
Yeah,
his father's his trainer.
Yeah, his father is his trainer. I mean, a lot of people don't maybe know this, but Paul is the secret weapon behind Isaac.
Absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt.
I got a question. There's another fighter from Ghana that I saw the other night, really good. And I don't remember his name, but he is from Ghana. It seems like a lot of the fighters.
Oh, is it Joshua Bootsy? Watsy, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, Olympic.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're cousins.
What?
Okay, this is what I mean. At the fighters' meeting, this is exactly what they said. They were talking about Ghana, they were talking about this and about their religion. Literally, Andre Ward, Timothy Bradley, all the other, they were like, what? And I said, guys, you can't do this in 20 minutes. You need hours, weeks with them. Like, there's just always something else, Yeah.
Wow. By the way, just turning the subject slightly away from Dogboe, I saw that one of the guys, Daryl, I saw him sparring with Spike O'Sullivan.
Oh, do you know what? I feel really sorry for Daryl. Daryl is losing his absolute mind. Frank Warren still will not give him a fight. He will not give him a fight.
No.
I just don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. It's really hard.
Well, he's sparring with Spike O'Sullivan. Spike O'Sullivan, I believe, is going to be fighting David Lemieux now. So, get a good sparring with Daryl.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's going to be fine, but it's just right now, Frank Warren is just making Daryl's life hell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough. Can't say anything more about that.
Just have to wait.
Do you have any other news for me before we...
Any other news? Oh, he's going to Penn State. Oh, we're coming back to the UK. So UK
nice
fans.
It's nice to know you're actually coming back to the UK. I didn't think you were going to stay out there.
We, as in like me and him. Me, of course I'm coming back. As in we, as in the team. Like they're coming back after the 31st.
Oh, they're actually going to come back. They're not going to go to Africa first.
No, they're going to come back to the UK first, but obviously I'm sure they're going to go there after.
Absolutely.
But they're going to bring the kids back. So Isaac's got his brother Josiah and Israel out here, which is, I think that's what's kind of calmed things down even more, that the kids are here.
Yeah.
It's like it's a family affair, and the kids are here. They went. What fighter goes 4 days before the fight goes over the canyon on a helicopter? What fighter does that?
Yeah, but you gotta do that. You gotta do that while you're there.
I know, it's crazy. Like
you gotta do it.
And we went horse riding. We went horse riding. Oh God. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, he's coming back, so he wants to have sit down and have a long interview with you when he comes back.
I'm looking forward to doing that. I enjoyed the first one.
Sends his love as well.
Yeah, I enjoyed the first one with him, so it should be good the second one.
Yeah.
And I'm going to win that second arm wrestle as well.
I can't believe you won.
What are you trying to say?
Do you think he let you win? Do you think
you know what, Melissa? Don't try it. I did it earlier, and I just told him, you know what? We'll just leave this alone for right now.
Hey, listen.
Ingram goes back and forth.
Hold on, let her speak.
Melissa, he's a boy still to me, you know. I'm a man. He's a boy still. I'm a man. You remember that?
Yeah, but this is Isaac Dogboe. Like, come on, he's the warrior.
Nobody said anything about him being an arm wrestler, though.
No. Oh, but okay. Really? But he's a boxer, so he should be more stronger, right? No.
No, I used to box as well. What's that got to do with the price of fish?
Because he's a warrior.
It has a lot to do.
It's got nothing to do. Arm wrestling's got to do. It's got nothing to do with it. It's different muscle. It's different muscle. It's a different muscle altogether.
He let you win. End of.
No, but listen. My man's muscle. Go back and look at the video. My man's muscle was like that. It was ripped. You saw the muscle. He was pushing it down like that.
No,
When he found the resistance, listen. All right, next time I'm coming back after the fight. No excuse. I'm coming back for a rematch.
I'm not letting you talk about my fighter like that. It's not happening. No, he let you win. He's respectful to his elders. He was respecting his elders.
That's right. Respected elders. Poor old man me. All in loving games. So I look forward to seeing you and Isaac and obviously Paul, the rest of the family when they come back to the UK. I will be in London, so I will look forward to seeing you guys there.
Yeah, and apologies again that we couldn't get him on. Just today.
Everything for a purpose and reason, Melissa. You should know this by now.
Yes, that is true. I am learning that.
They say they saved the best till last, yeah? So that's me.
When's Adrian, when are you coming to the UK?
I'm not sure yet. I gotta, like I said, after I come from Vegas, I gotta go to Chicago to cover a fight for a fighter from here who's fighting in Chicago.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna drive up there. It's only about a 4 or 5 hour drive.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Yeah, but yeah, I'll be out in Vegas, and I'm really excited about that.
Do you know what I was hoping? I'm really hoping, like, because obviously, like, the sentimental value, I think it would be really nice if, like, you guys could be at the fight in December.
Where is it going to be?
I don't know now, but I'll be able to, as soon as I find out, I'll tell you. It's obviously down to Top Rank where they're going to market the next fight or whatever's going on. But it could be in, like, New York, Las Vegas, Los Angeles.
Well, hopefully I'll be in America at the time anyway. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be in stateside.
Yeah, and that'd be really cool. Can you imagine if I were there? That'd be amazing.
That'd be off the chain.
But you know, we have a lot of fights coming up here. I mean, we got back-to-back fights coming in the next 2 or 3 months.
It's really exciting.
Crazy. Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
I'm really happy with the channel, like how everything's developing with the channel as well, guys. So just well done. Look, all the hard work is starting to pay off. And then more and more people are going to get to hear the conversations that you guys have. Hey,
listen, you ain't seen nothing yet. Trust me.
I can imagine.
Stay tuned for our press conference. We've got a press conference coming up. Stay tuned for that.
Yeah, we do.
So, Melissa, have you got any final words before you go?
I just want to say thank you to all the fans back in the UK for all the support towards Isaac. He is so appreciative. He honestly is so overwhelmed and just is so grateful for everything that's happening. And hopefully he'll bring the belt home to Ghana. He'll bring the belt home to the UK and the rest of the world. And we look forward to everyone watching tomorrow.
Oh, I do have to ask you the question again because people may just be asking the question, who is the lady we're talking to?
It's Melissa Takimoglu, publicist for Isaac Dogboe from Melt PR, and I'm out here in Arizona.
And how do people contact you if they need to contact you and they would like your services as a PR?
Well, they can contact me on Twitter at MeltPR, Instagram at MeltPR, and Facebook Melissa Takimoglu.
Melissa, thank you so much for talking to BWTM Sports.
Thank you.
Thank you for access and thank you for the great work that you do as a PR. Not everyone does the job as good as you. Believe you me, not everyone does the job as good as you. No, I'm serious. I'm saying, honestly, you do a lot of PR, but you do a job, fantastic job. So thank you once again.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
It was good
Adrian,
it was amazing to see you.
Good seeing you.
You look amazing, on fire.
Thank you.
Honestly, beautiful woman.
Thank you.
Okay, stick around, Melissa. Okay. Thank you all so much, BWTM Sports, in association with Round for Round Boxing, the new boxing game coming out on PC, Xbox, and PS4. Check out the interviews tonight. We had Butterbean. We have had Jeff Left Hook Lacey still to come. The Mayor Mansour, Andy Ruiz, Lucas Brown, and some other big names. So stay tuned. Round for Round Boxing and Three Kings Boxing for all your latest boxing news. Check it out. Been BWTN Sports with myself and Adriana. We're out. Take care.